everyone, how are you doing? It's 1st of May today and there's a public holiday, hey? But today is Sunday, so the public holiday would actually, there would also be a public holiday tomorrow. Yes. I'm going to get a decent parking and make the video and discuss a topic that's on my mind, and that's, should Yul Edochie be cancelled? Yeah, should Yul Edochie be cancelled? So, but in the meantime, I just want you guys to enjoy my view with me whilst I get a decent parking. And I know some of you will be wondering, yeah, you can see I'm dark skinned now, so but that would be video for another day. Yeah, I'll tell you why and how I reverted to being dark skinned. And by the way, I absolutely love it. And I also loved my light skin. Alright, come with me please. So I'm still with you guys. I'm still with everyone. And I know over time there'll be older people on the platform and younger ones. When I mean younger, not underage, I mean young adults, yes, or younger adults. Because being young is a thing of the heart. You might be 75 and still be very young at heart. So I'm still with you guys, but I just need to concentrate. That's why I want you to enjoy the view with me as well. It's a public holiday, but because it's Sunday, so it's only going to take effect tomorrow, so that you can actually know that yes, you had a public holiday, which is fantastic. I was saying somewhere on one tweet by someone that public holidays should be cancelled in certain countries, and because they have some catching up to do. Like, are you for real? If you do your work, if the work is done effectively, things will work. So it's not about cancelling. That you even want to double people's misery and sorrow by cancelling public holidays where people relax and have good times with their family and deviate their minds from the stress of the countries that are not really working for their citizens like things should be. You still want to take their public holidays again. Well, I want to believe it came from a good place, but to be honest, please, if you think about it again, you see that was not even nice. It doesn't make any sense at all. I heard that in Japan, and I watched the documentary one time, in between work, you are allowed to take nap breaks. Nap, like you tell your co-workers and your boss that you're going on a nap break. You have to take those breaks, and that they've proven that kind of system yields better productivity because your mind is refreshed. And even personally, from personal experience, when I sleep and I wake up, when I take a nap and I wake up, I just have this refreshed mind, especially when I'm trying to focus on something, or when I want to think about an idea. Most of the decisions and ideas that I have came out from when I took a nap, and that's the truth. So why would somebody want to take people's public holiday? Because you feel it's going to help the country catch up. Are you for real? If you've used the allocated budget for what it's meant to do, if you've used it for what it was intended for, you won't need to be ripping people off their sleeps and their rest and their public holidays. And you're only punishing the people, because the people who are not doing their work will take leave, while those who are suffering the repercussions of their poor decisions and actions will be working their heads off in penury. No, man. But I want to believe, and I honestly think that that suggestion came out of the anger that things were not working like it should work. I'm still going to pack and discuss my opinion, and you're most welcome to please give your opinions, whether in agreement or contrary to what I've said, or adding something. But that's how I feel, so I'm going to discuss that. Should Yul Edochie be cancelled? I'm still here. Our main video is going to start now. Yes, I think I'm going to pause the view now, but the video is going to start just immediately after this, because I'm going to get a parking like now. Okay, hi everyone, welcome to Thames vlog. It's been a while. Yes, definitely been a while. Let me move my chair back. It's been a while. How are you guys doing? We have a lot of catching up to do, and I know some people will be surprised that I'm dark skinned. That's for another day. We're going to make a video. I'm going to make a video on why I reverted back to my dark glowy complexion and how I did it. that it's not obvious that I used to be so light-skinned. I'm sure there are people who just feel they don't want to be so fair. It's stressful, to be honest. It's stressful, but I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I'm just going to go to today's topic. Please pardon my blunders. I'm even nervous because it's been a while. Is it nervous? Is it nerves? No. I think it's just, I don't know, excitement, anxiety. I'm not even sure, but take it as it is, and this is me. I'm being myself. So, well, I don't even need to mention that, but I'm just I hate to follow the bandwagon so bad, but I'll just say I'm just catching cruise. So how are you guys doing? It's been a while. Yes, as our audience grow, then this video is also going to apply to those who are going to watch later in the future. So today it's about this trending topic, Yul Edochie. Am I pronouncing that name well? But at least in the Nigerian blogosphere and social media world, that name is quite, you know who I'm talking about. Should Yul Edochie be cancelled? Okay, I'm sure you people know why I've said why this topic is a matter of debate, and that's because Yul Edochie is in the news now with regards his cheating scandal on his first love. A lot of men have actually taking second wives, third wives, and even at least more than one wife. But why is Yul Edochie's one so touching, and why do people have that sentimental annoyance towards it? In my opinion, I think because Yul Edochie has this persona of a very responsible family man, and because of his dad, his dad's stance just has rubbed off on him that he's this disciplined, focused kind of person. And honestly speaking, I think Yul Edochie actually truly comes across as that, and I want to believe that's his personality, because of course people tend to inherit their parents' personality to a certain degree, you understand. So but with regards the situation, I think Yul Edochie is the last person that we expected to have this kind of scandal around him. No, to be honest, if they were to ask me who was the next person in line that you think would cheat on his wife and all that, or who are the guys, let me put it this way, who are the guys that you think would not cheat on their spouses? I think in Nollywood, to be honest, Yul Edochie would fall on that list. Mr. RMD will fall on that list. There's someone's name that crossed my mind now and just like evaporated. Yeah, they are just this. Okay, Mr. E-Money, those kind of people. You understand? They have this aura. They have this, pardon that please. They have this aura of, focused. They want to live a scandal-free life. That's how they come across, this particular people. They have this aura around them. So Yul Edochie now coming out that he has taken a second wife. Some people still don't believe. They think it's a publicity stunt. Well, they're giving that kind of vibe now. But something really sticks out for me. Yes, he has done extremely bad. I didn't expect that. His first wife, such a pleasant looking lady, and I don't know her personally, but people have testified that she's just so calm. She doesn't deserve this kind of situation. She's not the dramatic type. And you know, that was Yul Edochie is said to be her first love, like from university days, and in fact someone said that was her first boyfriend. So you know what that really means. So they've come a long way. Even her husband testifies that they've been together even before he started making money. Like, you know, first love. Okay, she might not be his first love, but as in they started from grass to grace. Yul Edochie is not a poor kid anyway. I don't know the lady's family, but Yul Edochie is not a poor kid, because we know Mr. Pete Edochie, Chief Pete Edochie. You know, he's a prominent actor, and since when I was a child, I knew that family as doing fine. So, but his own personal money, there's just so much of parents, at least his dad is not like, as at then, we didn't have this impression that Mr. Pete was like a billionaire or something, you understand? But Yul would have gone to good schools, you would have, you know, had this polished upbringing, you understand? So, but he has to still hustle for his own life and his own well-being, you understand that kind of level. So, and this woman stuck with him. She's a very beautiful woman. Her spec, as in the way she looks and everything, her package, if she wanted to do this big girl, bad girl lifestyle, she would make it there, you understand? Like, she will have people that would like her and spoil her and all that. But she stayed with Yul Edochie, and they built a life together. They have 4 wonderful children, grown-ups. Those kids are extremely beautiful. The daughter is extremely gorgeous. The sons, they have 1 daughter and 3 boys. Yeah, 3 sons. Those kids are beautiful. And they've been married for 17 years, you know. And he has this ambition to be the president, and everyone really has this believe in him that yes, these are the kind of people that can move the country out of the deteriorated state that it is now. So that kind of news is the last thing we want to hear about someone of that kind of profile, like that kind of person that we have, like, you know, there's this respect that you have reserved for him in your heart. To be honest, there are other people who have taken second wives, like I said, and they really got away with it. Like, people don't send them like, okay, yeah, what were you expecting? Is that kind of, he could be that kind of person, you understand? But not Yul Edochie, you understand? So this news really broke people's hearts. To be honest, it broke my heart. I don't know them personally, but it broke my heart. I had this, I felt betrayed, kind of. You know, this subconscious betrayal that you just expect so much from people. But still, I'm not saying that's not his personality. Nobody is above a mistake. Yes, we can say this is an intentional mistake, because the person he allegedly, is not even allegedly. Okay, let's say allegedly, because now they're giving us some kind of vibes that we don't know if surely it's a publicity stunt or this thing is this situation has really happened, you understand? But let's just say, okay, the new wife is someone that seems close to the family, of course closer to the husband, because it's through set work and all that they met and all that stuff. They are both, the lady is also an actress. In fact, I never knew that lady. I saw her for the first time when I heard this news. But, well, I guess that's how we are going to recognize her and, you know her now. So, she seemed close to the family, and there's something, no, it has escaped my mind now, because some thought crossed my mind, and it just took the vibe of what I wanted to see. But I'm going to remember. Yes, nobody is, let me just continue from where I think I should continue. Nobody is above a mistake, you understand? I said this mistake seems intentional, because for you to sleep with someone and the person falls pregnant, it's not usually a one-time thing. And people have said that that some people knew that yes, they were having an affair. You understand? Someone even said the wife raised the concern that they were getting too close, but they like clarified her doubts and said no, there's nothing, it's just work. And now they're talking about a baby, like she has given birth, and in fact the baby is not, she didn't just give birth, the baby is over 6 months. You understand? Since last year, 2021, yeah, that's when she gave birth, like mid 2021. So the baby should even be the baby is almost it's almost a year old. So yeah, so people feel that's a very intentional mistake. Like the first time it happened, you could have backed out. So as a result, people have lost faith in his credibility. That okay, we've agreed that these old men are, not okay, let me not use the word old men, like the current politicians that are fighting for the position, people have assumed that they are wrong people. Anyway, if this kind of news broke out about any one of them, it wouldn't even surprise people, to be honest, at least the majority of them. But people really attach so much credibility to Yul Edochie. Yeah, Mr. Yul Edochie, yes, he hasn't lost his respect in my eyes. Yes, even though I'm so disappointed, but that doesn't mean I'll be rude to him. So I call him Yul or Mr. Yul, anyone that I remember, anyone that crosses my mind and how I feel comfortable with. But I'm not disrespecting them. This video is not to insult them or to disrespect them. No. So you get. So people had such high expectations on him. So this news, when it broke out, the only thing, like when I saw the comment section, people were just saying, cancel Yul, we are not going to vote for him. And for me, yes, people are angry because yes, they had this high level of credibility towards him. But I just don't like the fact that when someone has done something that is not as if they killed someone, you get, or they molested someone, we just cancel them. The first thing we talk about is how to attack their source of income, to attack their business, to bring them down to ground zero. Yes, you guys might feel you're supporting the wife, and yes, it deserves that pain, but the wife is still going to suffer for it in the long run, because if he doesn't have work, if you guys don't patronize his business or you don't watch his films, the wife, he won't be able to provide for his family. So you've only doubled his wife's punishment, if we really look at it. And those innocent kids are going to be beneficiaries of your drastic actions, But for me personally, I do not like when, excuse me, I'm going to wipe this down, so don't worry about, I'm talking, I'm enjoying the gist, so okay, so I just don't like the fact that when we feel offended with people, the first thing we attack is their business, and we want them down, want to see them poor, want to see them out. You don't want to vote for him again. Yes, that should be your personal choice. If you don't find him, see him as a worthy leader, don't vote for him, because you have a right to vote for who you think is going to lead you aright, who is going to be a blessing to you. But if you've been complaining that the other contestants are really worse off, and that the other contestants are really worse off and they're corrupt, and you still has this, at least this reservation based on his upbringing. Yes, he might have made a mistake, but I said, that was my comment, he still has this reservation, you understand, to try and set things right. If he's accountable to people. You understand my point? So unlike those who have been draining the country, I'm not saying there's another leader, a good leader, that we feel is blameless, can come up and we would vote for that person. But I'm saying, I'm not soliciting for votes for Mr. Yulu. I don't know him from Adams, to be honest. I only know him on TV and his dad. So yes, I said it. I'm looking straight into the camera, and that's the truth. I'm not so. But I just hate the fact that it has become a common attitude amongst us. When people do something wrong, tackle them. Let them know they've done something wrong. But don't try to cajole people that they shouldn't vote for such. But if their ambition is to be a politician, you should not start soliciting that they shouldn't be voted for. People should cancel them. Like their business, that you guys, let's unfollow him. I hate that statement. I hate that series of that pattern of behavior. It annoys the hell out of me. Let's stop it. How would you feel? Yes, we want people that are blameless and all. You understand what? But there's actually nobody in this world that is blameless. That is the truth. It's just that we haven't seen their crap. You understand? You might not be an adulterer. It might be something else. Even the fact that you feel the next statement that you should say about somebody else is for them to be cancelled out of life's goodness and their sources of income taken away, you have already sinned. No, that is the truth. You have already sinned. So what? Why? I hate that statement. So in my opinion, I'll answer that question now. Should Yul Edochie be cancelled? No. He can still pursue his ambition. It's not left to you as an individual that, okay, this so and so, based on this, my convictions, I'm not going to vote for you. Simple. Let the other person decide. Don't try to now cajole people that don't vote for this person because of this. To be honest, what he did is very bad. But he didn't murder. He hasn't committed murder. He hasn't molested anybody. He has broken our hearts. Yes, it's so painful. Like, I was hurt. In fact, there was one lady going about supporting that his actions of polygamy. I told her point blank, and the way she was even putting it, I told her, don't support wickedness. I said, I've been seeing you everywhere supporting wicked. That's wickedness. You understand? And she replied me and said, and she's a co-wife, and she and her co-wife, they are living amicably. Good for you. Doesn't mean that other people should accept you. You can't tell Lady Mayul how she should take the situation. Let her grieve. Let her show her upset, as long as she's not crossing boundaries of doing something drastic that can also jeopardize her life and her future. You understand? So you can't tell people to accept. Because you accepted a co-wife doesn't mean she should accept a co-wife. So you understand the balance of my opinion. You can't say we should cancel somebody because of what? Yes, he has done something wrong. Yes, he has made us had a rethink that really, if this man should now be in charge of our funds, can he really be trusted? We never can say. He might be a very good leader. And let me wind down a bit. No, but background noise. Okay. If it's too hot, I'll switch on the AC. So you understand? You can't force people to cancel somebody. I hate that cancel. What's the name? They call it something. It's not policy, not cancel policy. Cancel tradition or something. Yeah, something of that nature. But you get what I'm saying? I hate it. I hate it. What do you gain in seeing somebody's life out and down? I let God judge him if he feels he had done wrong. You understand? So I don't want to be a second wife. I don't want my husband to marry somebody else after he has. I don't want to have a second wife. You understand? And I don't want to be a second wife. But that doesn't mean because he has now made a mistake, we should cancel him out. His ambitions, everything should go down to ground zero. Like, how do you guys stomach that kind of thing? So please, guys, you need to, yes, he needs to be corrected. It shouldn't happen again. And he married the lady. He has his, maybe he felt, yes, I've made this mistake. I must be accountable for it. Now it's his cross to carry. And he married her. He didn't make her like a baby mama somewhere. And maybe that's also a way of him cautioning himself that if you don't know the vow he made in life, that I won't cheat on my wife. For example, making an example, I don't know him, I don't know what's in his thought too. But I won't cheat on my wife. But if I dare cheat on her and I have a child outside, or if I have a child outside wedlock, then I will have to marry that woman. Then that way he's going to curb himself. Because now when you have two wives, your responsibilities have doubled, yes. So you get. So let's take it easy. Let's stop this cancel policy or cancel tradition that we want to cancel people when they do something. I don't like it. Let's stop it. Let him pursue his ambition and his dreams. If he has a movie, me, I'll watch. If I still look outside of what he has done and find him a worthy leader, I will still vote for him. Then if he proves himself wrong the first quarter, trust me, he won't enter again the next time. And that's the truth. I'm not saying he's the most credible aspirant right now. I don't know. But some of the people on the list, I swear, I believe, okay, let me not swear, I personally believe and convinced that those ones are, at least Mr. Yu still feels accountable to our feelings and his actions. Okay, the other ones, they don't care. They won't even give a damn. You understand? Like, well, I wish all of us good luck. And thank you guys. Thank you for coming on this platform. Yes, I'm going to round up so quick. I'm going to come often. And like I told you, some of you will be wondering why I have turned dark and how I turned dark and why I did. So I'm going to make a video on that, and I'll tell you exactly. If you feel okay, you don't want to, you don't want to be light skinned from toning and you want to revert back to your dark skin. Next, I'm going to switch off my AC next time when I'm having a video. I don't like a bit of sweat coming now, and I'm not the sweaty type. And it's winter, it's autumn here, but now the sun is just shining. That's a good day, hey? So thank you so much, guys. Thank you for joining. Please subscribe, please follow, please like, please share. Yes, I'm